Hi, I'm just going to show you quickly how to get started with using Pixlr for layer masks. Okay, so firstly you just go to pixlr.com/editor and you should come to this screen. Now you're going to open an image from the computer and we're going to go to the student shared drive, down to the 2015 art department. Open that, and then BYOD photo, and you've got two things here. Firstly is a work by Miholy Nagy, which we're not going to use. Instead we're going to open the IMG 0138, so we can open that. What you'll see is that it's a photo of the Duchesses when they did a wee dance for us, dance performance in the assembly hall a little while ago. Now we're just going to figure out how to cut out around here. Now I'll show you what our sort of endpoint is. In Windows E, we bring up the File Explorer. So we go to that same place as Student Share, Art Department, BYOD Photo. We can look at this Miholy Nagy image. Right, so as you can see, the person has been cut out from the background, and then there's different treatments that have been done to the photographs of the people, reversing them so it's a white cut out of black, or turning into a silhouette so the person's cut out in black. So that's the kind of thing that we're trying to do. First step is to figure out how to cut things out, so we'll do that in Pixlr. Now Alt-Tab will take us back to our browser, and there we go. So we're going to cut her out, put her up the right way, and turn her into something a bit like the Miholy Nagy work. So we're going to rotate canvas 90 degrees anti-clockwise or counterclockwise. Right, so now she's the right way up. We'll go to our layers over here, and you can right click and duplicate the layer. So that is that's the layer we're going to work on so that we don't damage the original. We'll keep the original here. It's locked there. Double click to unlock it. This is your visibility. So if you uncheck these, then they become invisible. We're just going to look at using the top layer. So we're going to click that so we can see it. And we want to make our active layer the top layer. So click on that one, that's blue. So that means it's our active layer. All right. Now, for making the selection, we're going to use the wand tool. Holding down Shift, when we click multiple times, we'll add to the selection. Now I'm selecting everything around the person so that it can be removed. If I use a scroll key, scroll in the middle of the mouse, it goes in or out. I'm going to hold down Shift and do some more of this. Floor section, don't worry too much if it goes over part of her foot there. We can tidy this up later on. It's just getting the sort of first go at layer masks. Oh. Okay, so that's a good start. Now I'm going to go to the background copy over here, add a layer mask. So if I hover over somewhere, it tells me add layer mask. I'll click that. And as you see, it's chopped everything out except here. So our layer mask is close, but not exactly what we want. We're going to Control Z to undo the add layer mask. And firstly, we're going to go to our selection and swap the selection to the opposite. Just need to find where that is in this one. Invert selection, so it's under the edit menu. invert selection, and we'll try that again. Now we'll add a layer mask. And there we go, we've cut her out pretty well. Now I'm going to stay on this layer mask, and with my color black, I will use a paintbrush. The opacity is 100. The size at the moment is too small, so I can make it bigger. I can make it even bigger. And now if I click on here, it goes green, which means that I'm removing it. Now Photoshop's slightly different. This is how it goes in Pixlr. When you paint over it, it goes green, and when you let go, it processes that. Okay. Another thing that's different here, clearly, I need that to be white. Okay, so the layer mask works opposite to Photoshop. Good to know. Right, so I'm painting down here. When I let go, okay, that's interesting. We'll use the eraser tool instead, and I think this might be the trick. Now, because it's an online app, it's not quite as smooth as Photoshop, but hopefully you get the idea. Now, if you right-click on this and delete the layer mask, you come back to where it was before. Now there should be an option to disable the layer mask, I think, and I can't find that right away. Okay, so first thing I want you to do is just have a go at cutting her out and make it a lot nicer than that, using that eraser to remove parts, and then you can actually use the paintbrush tool, which was this one, to paint sections back in where you've done too much. Okay, so that is painting it back in where we chopped our foot out, and then change the brush down again. Click the eraser. We're just working on the layer mask so we don't make any permanent changes to what we're working on. Once you've done that, just save it, and you're going to call it, write your own name in here, DV layer mask test. Boom. I'll save it to my computer. Say OK, and then we'll put it into that student share 2015 art department BYOD photo, and put it in there. So saving that, and then you're done. So give that a go, and then we can see how we can make it even closer to that Maholi Nagi idea. Cheers.